Oceanside, California. Oceanside is a coastal city located on California's south coast. It is the third largest city in San Diego County, California. The city had a population of 167,086 at the 2010 census. Together with Carlsbad and Vista, it forms a tri-city area. Oceanside is located just south of Marine Corps Base Camp Pendleton. History. Originally inhabited by Native Americans, the first European explorers arrived in 1769. Spanish missionaries under Father Junipero Serra founded Mission San Luis Rey de Francia on a former site of a Luiseno Indian village on the banks of the San Luis Rey River. In the early 19th century, the introduction of farming and grazing changed the landscape of what would become Oceanside. The area, like all of California, was under Spanish rule, then in 1821 under Mexican rule, and then the U.S. in 1848. In the late 1850s, Andrew Jackson Myers lived in San Joaquin County. A native of LaSalle County, Illinois, he returned in the late 1880s and lived in San Luis Rey. In 1882 Myers moved on the land that was the original town site for Oceanside. A patent for the land was issued in 1883 by the federal government. It was incorporated on July 3, 1888. The city hall as of the early 21st century stands on the former Myers homestead. The town post office contains an oil-on-canvas mural, Airmail, painted in 1937 by Elsie Seeds. Federally commissioned murals were produced from 1934 to 1943 in the United States through the Section of Painting and Sculpture, later called the Section of Fine Arts, of the Treasury Department. In the 20th century, Oceanside was a beach town devoted to activities on a 6-mile, 9.7 kilometers, stretch of beaches. Residential areas like downtown, built in the 1890s, South Oceanside, built in the 1920s and 1930s, and developments east of Interstate 5, built after World War II, are preserved and remodeled when these houses are considered to have historical value. Since the establishment of Marine Corps Base Camp Pendleton in 1942, Oceanside has been home to U.S. Armed Forces personnel, and the wartime industry of World War II and the 1950s had an ammunition manufacturing facility in the city. In 1970, the Census Bureau reported city's population as 91.0% white, 5.1% black and 1.7% Asian. After 1970, the main focus of Oceanside was suburban development and a choice for newcomers to move into then relatively affordable housing. Oceanside continues to be known for the value and appreciation as a vacation home market. Geography. Oceanside is at 33°1242 and 117°1933 W/33.21167° and 117.32583° W/33.21167, -117.32583, 33.211566, -117.3257001. According to the United States Census Bureau, the city has a total area of 42.2 square miles, 109 square kilometers, of which 41.2 square miles, 107 square kilometers, is land and 0.9 square miles, 2.3 square kilometers, 2.23%, is water. Traveling north on Interstate 5, Oceanside is the last city before Orange County. As the crow flies, it is roughly the same distance from Aliso Viejo as it is to downtown San Diego. Climate. Oceanside experiences a semi-arid climate, Köppen climate classification BSH, that is significantly tempered by maritime winds and the cool currents off the shoreline. The average high temperatures range from 64 degrees Fahrenheit, 18 degrees Celsius, to 77 degrees Fahrenheit, 23 degrees Celsius, while the average low temperatures range from 45 degrees Fahrenheit, 7 degrees Celsius, to 64 degrees Fahrenheit, 18 degrees Celsius. Demographics. 2010. The 2010 United States Census reported that Oceanside had a population of 167,086. The population density was 3,961.8 people per square mile, 1,529.7/km superscript 2. The racial makeup of Oceanside was 109,020, 65.2%. White, 7,873, 4.7%. African American, 1,385, 0.8%. Native American, 11,081, 6.6%. Asian, 3.4%. Filipino, 0.7%. Japanese, 0.7%. Vietnamese, 0.6%. Chinese, 0.4%. Korean, 0.2%. Indian, 2,144, 1.3%. Pacific Islander, 25,886, 15.5%, from other races, and 9,697, 5.8%, from two or more races. Hispanic or Latino of any race were 59,947 persons, 35.9%. The census reported that 166,150 people, 99.4% of the population, lived in households, 802, 0.5%, lived in non-institutionalized group quarters, and 134, 0.1%, were institutionalized. There were 59,238 households, out of which 20,486, 34.6%, had children under the age of 18 living in them, 30,201, 51.0%, were opposite-sex married couples living together, 6,947, 11.7%, had a female householder with no husband present, 3,111, 5.3%, had a male householder with no wife present. There were 3,504, 5.9%, unmarried opposite-sex partnerships, and 472, 0.8%, same-sex married couples or partnerships. 14,117 households, 23.8%, were made up of individuals, and 6,161, 10.4%, had someone living alone who was 65 years of age or older. The average household size was 2.80. There were 40,259 families, 68.0% of all households. The average family size was 3.32. The population was spread out with 39,817 people, 23.8%, under the age of 18, 19,028 people, 11.4%, aged 18 to 24, 45,797 people, 27.4%, aged 25 to 44, 40,943 people, 24.5%, aged 45 to 64, and 21,501 people, 12.9%, who were 65 years of age or older. The median age was 35.2 years. For every 100 females, there were 97.4 males. For every 100 females age 18 and over, there were 95.0 males. There were 64,435 housing units at an average density of 1,527.8 per square mile, 589.9/km superscript 2, of which 34,986, 59.1%, were owner-occupied, and 24,252, 40.9%, were occupied by renters. The homeowner vacancy rate was 2.2%, the rental vacancy rate was 6.2%. 97,645 people, 58.4% of the population, lived in owner-occupied housing units, and 68,505 people, 41.0%, lived in rental housing units. 2000. As of the census of 2000, there were 161,029 people, 56,488 households, and 39,259 families residing in the city. The population density was 3,967.2 inhabitants per square mile, 1,531.7/km superscript 2. There were 59,581 housing units at an average density of 1,467.9 per square mile, 566.7/km superscript 2. The racial makeup of the city was 66.4% white, 6.3% African American, 5.5% Asian, 1.2% Pacific Islander, 0.4% Native American or Alaskan Native, 0.1% from another race alone, and 3.2% from two or more races. Hispanic or Latino of any race was 30.2%. In 2000, there were 56,488 households, out of which 35.0% had children under the age of 18 living with them, 54.1% were married couples living together, 11.0% had a female householder with no husband present, and 30.5% were non-families. 22.7% of all households were made up of individuals, and 10.2% had someone living alone who was 65 years of age or older. The average household size was 2.83 and the average family size was 3.33. The age distribution of Oceanside in 2000 was as follows: 27.6% under the age of 18, 10.2% from 18 to 24, 31.0% from 25 to 44, 17.6% from 45 to 64, and 13.6% who were 65 years of age or older. The median age was 33 years. For every 100 females, there were 98.0 males. For every 100 females age 18 and over, there were 96.1 males. The median income for a household in the city was $46,301, and the median income for a family was $52,232. Males had a median income of $34,772 versus $27,962 for females. The per capita income for the city was $20,329. About 8.2% of families and 11.6% of the population were below the poverty line, including 16.2% of those under age 18 and 5.7% of those age 65 or over. Economy. According to the city's 2017 Comprehensive Annual Financial Report, the top employers in the city are: Oceanside is home to the world's largest women's surf competition. The Supergirl Pro Jam event is held yearly since 2007. Each Thursday evening, downtown Oceanside hosts the Sunset Market, a gathering of local vendors, hot food, and live entertainment. Attractions. Government. Municipal government. The city operates under the council-manager form of government. The city of Oceanside is a full-service city. They provide their own police and fire safety, library, water, and sewer services. In addition, the city has a municipal airport, a small craft harbor, one of the longest wooden piers in the West, golf courses, swimming pools, numerous parks, community centers, and extensive palm-lined beaches. City of Oceanside Comprehensive Annual Financial Report for the year ended June 20, 2017. https://www.ci.oceanside.ca/civicax/filebank/blobload.aspx, blobit equals 46256. State and federal representation. In the California State Legislature, Oceanside is in the 36th Senate District, represented by Republican Patricia Bates, and in the 76th Assembly District, represented by Democrat Tasha Boner Horvath. In the United States House of Representatives, Oceanside is in California's 49th Congressional District, represented by Democrat Mike Levin. Education. Residents of Oceanside may attend schools in the Oceanside Unified School District, Vista Unified School District, Bonsall Union School District, Carlsbad Unified School District, Fallbrook Union High School District, or Fallbrook Union Elementary School District, depending on their actual address. The Oceanside Unified School District provides instrumental music programs in grades 4 to 12. The Oceanside Unified School District has two comprehensive high schools, El Camino High School off Rancho del Oro and Oceanside High School off Mission Avenue. High school students are also served by Ocean Shores Continuation High School and Claire Bergener Academy. OUSD has 24 schools plus 3 charter schools, including the School of Business and Technology, and 2 brand new schools, Luis Fauzat Elementary School and Cesar Chavez Middle School, that opened in the fall of 2007. Cesar Chavez Middle School, which is on the corner of Frazee and Oleander, will be built on 14 acres, 5.7 ha, house 11 buildings totaling 84,000 square feet, 7,800 square meters, and will serve 1,006 th grade students. The other school, Luis Fauzat Elementary School, located on Paula Road, is built on December 6 acres, 5.1 ha, of land with 35 classrooms totaling 54,490 square feet, 5,062 square meters, and can accommodate 800 students. A free, independent public charter school, Scholarship Prep, is a new TK 8th grade school which was authorized to open in August 2017 and is sited at the historic San Luis Rey Mission. It offers a full educational experience for Oceanside students. Sister cities. Notable people. Major League Baseball players. National Football League players.